Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to our first MMA contest of the evening, and it is our only all-your fight of the night. This is a 97 kg.
Here we go for my sort of speciality now, the MMA fight, semi-professional rules between Lee Hall and Jan from Masters Academy. Semi-professional rules at MMA, meaning headshots stood up, no headshots on the floor.
I mean, from the stand-up, Dan, is there certain things that you're looking for that takedown? You know, is there certain points or, you know, kind of things that you're looking for in your opponent that'll make for you to make a safe, you know, safe takedown?
Certainly is. Depends on what type of fighter you are. I like to personally hold an open guard for my opponents to rush in so I can take them down. Some people like to unload on them so they cover up and then take them down. That's probably why I'm not a male model. Two 5-minute rounds. Yes.
I mean, what else are those gloves that they've got on?
Depending on the promotion, I believe these are 4-ounce gloves, which is the same gloves professionals fight in. You see that they've got open-ended fingers, so you're able to grapple, as opposed to the boxing gloves. Trying to grapple in boxing gloves is just a nightmare.
I cannot imagine what 97 kilo would feel like in 4-ounce gloves. You know, punch from one of these guys, you know, you might as well be hitting the face with a steam train.
Yeah, after a while it doesn't hurt, it goes numb. So we have Lee in the white shorts with the red trim and Jan in the urban camouflage tap-out shorts. Referee going over the rules. Again, headshots are allowed stood up but not on the floor under semi-professional rules.
So there's no ground and pound in this bout?
You're allowed to ground and pound to the body, just not to the head.
Okay. Nice low kick there. Like I say, both these guys haven't got shin pads on as well.
So Lee looking to strike, which I thought might be the game plan with his height.
Same again, working that low kick.
Jan really wants to be looking at stepping in here to get him to the floor. He's been hit 2 or 3 times on the leg. And Lee really going to town now. Jan should be looking for the takedown. Big head kick. Jan looks like he's covering up. Lee swinging wildly with hooks. Perhaps he should be looking for more uppercuts. Oh, there we go. There we go. Jan needs to take him down. Jan is a tough kid. Take a lot of shots, but in my opinion doesn't need to be messing around with striking here. He needs to get him to the floor. Same
again with that low kick. You know, fantastic opening to this this first round.
I don't know what Lee's conditioning's like, but it looks like he's breathing reasonably heavy at the moment. And after a flurry like that, and one straight in the illegal area there. What happens in these sort of instances is Jan should be allowed as much time as he needs to recover at the moment. And he should really take that. He shouldn't jump back in too early after a kick like that. Speaking from personal experience. But equally, it's a two-edged sword. It allows Lee the time to recover equally.
Seems to be taking quite a lot of air in, does Lee. Like you said, Danny does seem to be breathing quite heavily.
There we go. Lee's hands coming in. There we go. That should be Jan's game plan.
Throwing a knee there.
Yeah, caught him flush, but Jan's a tough kid. If I was Lee there, you know, he had the guillotine sunk in. He should be looking for that sort of thing in an MMA fight. Hands down now for Lee. You know, dangerous game plan. He only takes one shot in them 4-ounce gloves.
maybe he might have exerted himself too much, Dan? You know, maybe gave it his all, you know, clearly too early on in this round, and now he's kind of paying the price?
Quite possibly. Like I say, he's had a lot of life experience, you know, where fights don't last that long, you know, for a 5-minute round. It's totally different in a sporting context. But he is planting his feet heavy, so if I was Jan, I'd let him throw that jab and then I'd shoot him.
Nice body kick there from Lee. Here we go again, putting them big bombs in. Jan covering up. Seeing one of those punches come through, just a bit of blood.
Yeah, all that's happening here is Jan's just stepping back in a straight line and Lee's just taking full advantage of that. What Jan needs to be doing, and it's counterintuitive, is to step in. You can't get hurt if you're stepping in. At the end of the shots, you get hurt. What Jan should have been doing from moment one. Nice easy takedown there. Lee showing perhaps a bit of inexperience there, grabbing his head, because it's not going to do anything from that position. It's not going to finish in a choke. In pro rules here, Lee would be in a world of bother, but there is no headshots. What Jan's doing here is applying pressure on Lee's neck to try and release that grip so he can get a bit more freedom of movement on the floor. He's now transferred into what we call the mount position. So from this display, I could be wrong, but I'd say Lee's reasonably inexperienced on the floor. Jan opening up a few body shots. There we go. But again, no headshots. So it's going to. What I would be doing here is be looking to go to a side control position. Jan looking for what we call a key lock, a shoulder lock, where we're getting a figure 4 lock on the arm and isolating the shoulder. But what he needs to do is apply this position from a side control position. From mount, he could get reversed here.
So from that position, Dan, what does that do? Does that put pressure on the shoulder joint?
Yeah, it isolates the shoulder, and with enough pressure, it will pop out. I mean, Jan here looking really comfortable on the floor. Moving from position, from side control here, you know, to mount, to back to side control. So this is where Jan wants to be in the fight from now on. Lee, you know, looks reasonably inexperienced here. Again, Jan looking for that key lock position. It's a strong position to have. End of round one.
Excellent opening round that.
Hard one to call. Lee opened up, caused a bit of damage. However, Jan, you know, imposed his game plan, got him to the floor, and was just all the way around. Now, the way that MMA is scored on octagon control. So how well you impose your game plan, and you get scored on takedowns. Jan got the takedown for me, so I would give that that round to Jan, although Lee landed the heavier shots.
That's it, obviously from the start of the round, Lee coming out with those heavy shots. I mean, if one of those shots landed, you know, it could have been game over for Jan, but like you said, covered up, you know, really tough guy, weathered the storm, and got that takedown.
If I was in Jan's corner now, I'd be telling him to definitely not mess about striking, get him on the floor. He's a big lad, he's blowing, tire him out on the floor, pin him.
Yeah. I mean, I have obviously no experience in ground fighting, but what I could make out from that, Lee seemed to be very uncomfortable, well out of his depth on the floor. Jan seemed to be completely in control, like you said, moving about, jostling for position, and seemed to be causing Lee all sorts of problems. To be honest, I think he was saved by the bell.
Yeah. So Lee, not as sharp as when he first started now. Jaws open. Jan seems to have recovered reasonably well.
That's it, seems to be moving a lot better. You know, obviously, same again, another low shot and he's straight in.
Another shot to the illegal area. Lee lost a point for that because that's the second time that's happened.
Right, okay. That's it, towel coming in.
Just to mop up a bit of the blood and the sweat from the floor, which isn't canvas vinyl.
That's it. Jan's nose seems to be still bleeding, you know, quite badly.
Yeah, Jan looking well recovered, really, moving about. Lee, you know, needs to perhaps, if I were his manager, be working on conditioning.
I mean, you know, from that takedown, Dan, will Jan have gained some confidence from that? Do you think that's why, obviously, the springs in his step starting the second round, obviously from that takedown?
Yeah, I mean, certainly, you know, it's hard to say, but for me, if I were in that position, I knew that I could control somebody that well. It would certainly give me a lot of confidence.
Jan starting with that low kick, then again, he's looking for that takedown. Didn't come off.
Lee hit him with some big bombs here.
Same again.
But, you know, perhaps wants to maybe think about it more carefully because Jan's tough kid, and now Lee's hands down tells me he's very tired.
That's it. You see, the thing for me, Dan, is Lee's not, you know, he's kind of not getting any benefit from rushing in like that. All you're saying is Jan's covering up. You know, every time Lee's rushed in, Jan's covered up. Obviously, Lee's not gaining anything by that. The only thing he's doing is obviously sapping his own strength and wasting energy.
Yeah, and all he's doing now in this sort of interim period is single shots, which, you know, isn't really going to have any sort of effect. What Jan should be doing is when he's covering up, he's looking for a position to clinch or shoot, really. And there we go, he's got that again. Position. Looking for a double leg or switching to a single leg. Lee again looking to just grab the head. Nice single leg takedown.
Is that the idea with that technique then, Dan? Get them on one leg, get them off balance, get them on the floor?
Yeah. Very much like the Thai technique of putting them off balance with the head. Same sort of thing, drive one way, reverse it back the other on the single. What Lee should be doing now is looking at what we call shrimping, standing up, but looking a little out of his depth, to be honest. Jan again controlling that position, moving from position to position. You know, that scores highly with the judges. He's in control of the fight. And now going for the Kimura from the mount position. Not a sort of position I would try from mount. Again, I'd do it from side control. So you can see it gives Lee the movement here that he needs. If he was in side control, it pins his chest so he couldn't move.
So from that, Dan, is he getting the body weight onto the arm to damage the shoulder joint? Yeah,
the aim of the sort of key lock Kimura position is to isolate the arm or away from the rest of the body to sort of twist it in the way that it shouldn't go.
That looks extremely painful.
It is. What the problem seems to be here is you need to maintain a 90-degree angle with it. It seems to be less than that, so it won't be isolating the joint properly. Again, Jan switching from position to position. Yeah, that's exactly what I'd be doing at this stage, showing that I've got complete control over the fighter on the floor. You know, I'm staying busy so the referee can't stand us up. I'm showing that I can do what I want to do. I can go from submission to changing position to throwing strikes. Again, Lee, if he wants to think about professional rules, really needs to think about his ground game, because in the professional rules you can elbow to the head and you'd be in bother.
Yeah.
What it looks like Jan's going for here now is trying to turn Lee onto his side to maybe isolate an arm to go for an arm bar.
Okay.
He's wrapping that up, his arm around his chest, you see, opening up the ribs. Yeah.
And I mean, obviously Lee's not done himself any favours, you know, rushing in with those big heavy bombs.
Yeah,
obviously, you know, both of them grappling now on the floor. You know, I can imagine that really saps your strength, you know.
It certainly does if you don't know what you're doing. Now it looks like Lee's just trying to use his strength to hold his isolated arms in position. He's now turning actually onto his back. Right. What I'd be doing if I were Jan now is forget about the armbar, which he's going for. Oh, he's got the tap with the armbar. As you can hear the crowd going absolutely wild for Jan there. Well done to Lee, you know, he did land his shots, but you know, perhaps with only 12 weeks training he should have considered it a bit more carefully. Jan, as I say, should have imposed that game plan from the minute of the first bell. Taking him down, controlling the position, looking for the submission.
I think, you know, obviously, I think Jan did fantastic there. You know, really, really well done.
Yeah, tough kid, wasn't phased by the heavy bombs that were landed on him. You know, 2 illegal balls, wasn't phased, and just stuck to keeping calm, composed, took him down, isolated the arm. Well done, Jan.
Really well done. I think, like you said as well, Dan, I think a lot of, you know, obviously head games as well. You know, Jan could have crumbled with an onslaught of punches. You know, those two low shots, you know, could have kind of rocked him. But like I said, he kept his composure, you know, knew what he wanted to do. Kind of got onto Lee's game plan straight away, you know, and obviously, you know, he's reaped the rewards. He's come out the winner.
Yeah.